Hello again. My name's Gabe Zollner. Read an interesting article on World Net Daily. And the title is Former Delta Force Commander to Hagel, Speak Out Now. And the former Delta Force commander is retired Lieutenant General Jerry Boykin. Now, what I don't understand is what good it'll do if Chuck Hagel, who's the present Secretary of Defense, who's stepping out. Obama said that Hagel had agreed to stay on until Obama can find a replacement for him. And once he's found a replacement, that replacement will have to go through the confirmation process. And that could take, I have no idea how long. What difference would it make what kind of information Chuck Hagel might be willing to provide? Who would that information be taken to? And who would anyone expect to have them act on that information? The reality is, there's no one. There's absolutely no one that they can take it to. What I think needs to happen is the Republicans need to take a new approach. And I had made mention more than once that what needs to happen is Obama needs to be impeached. And with all the unrest taking place in the Democratic Party, now might be the best time to move forward with that impeachment process. I think what should happen is there should be an exerted effort, a concentrated effort by the Republicans to try to get as many Democrats as they can on board. We saw what Chuck Hagel's already done. I think Chuck Hagel is the crack in the dam. I really do believe that because of his position within the Democratic Party. For him to have come out and attacked Obama's flagship accomplishment took a great deal of courage on his part. He has to expect all kinds of retaliations based on how vindictive we know that Barack Hussein Obama, Valerie Jarrett, the less than honorable Attorney General Eric H.Holder is. If the Republicans end up with 54 seats in the Senate, they need, what, 11? 7? Yeah, they need 13 votes. I believe they have to have a 67 vote majority to convict. Now, people are going to say, well, let's assume that happens. Let's assume we're able to impeach Obama. Then what? Well, then Joe Biden becomes president. Now, as dumb as Joe Biden is, at least he's not a radical extremist Arab Muslim. And we'll deal with Joe Biden. And if he's not able to handle his responsibilities, then that same group that impeached Obama will impeach Joe Biden. And then we'll have John Boehner as president. And again, the same group that impeached Obama and Biden can impeach John Boehner if he doesn't toe the line, until we end up with a new president in 2017. I don't see any other way. Having Chuck Hagel provide inside information will do nothing. We know how twisted and corrupted Obama is. We know how twisted and corrupted folks like his Attorney General, Eric H.Holder, is. We know how twisted and corrupted Susan Rice is, Valerie Jarrett. The list goes on. The only thing that can change the future direction of this country is to have Barack Hussein Obama removed. If the sergeant of arms won't arrest him, then we have to impeach him. And in order to make that effective, we have to have sufficient Democrats that will cross the line. I think Chuck Hagel already has. Otherwise, he wouldn't have come out the way that he did. There are Democrats that are disillusioned with what Obama's done. I'm not talking about the diehard whack jobs like Nancy Pelosi or Dianne Frankenstein. Dianne Frankenstein might even be one. But there's a number that are diehards, especially the African Americans that are in Congress, because they don't understand or they don't want to believe that Obama's a radical extremist Arab Muslim. They have to sort of have a clue based on his new immigration amnesty program, paying $3,000 to an employer to hire an illegal. How many African Americans won't be able to find work? How many will be fired and replaced with one of these $3,000 gimmies? Folks, the time to act is now. The Republicans have to focus in on trying to get as many Democrats as they can to guarantee that if an impeachment articles are drawn up, they'll vote to impeach Obama during the trial. Short of that, you can kiss it goodbye. The danger is that if this cornered rat begins to feel that he's losing, well, what do rats do that are cornered? They attack. So his power to bring about martial law has to be taken away from him. Otherwise, that's what I think he'll do. I sort of told you what I think. Let me know what you think. I told you what this article on World Net Daily states. I'll attach it. You don't have to look for it. And again, to me, it doesn't matter what the Secretary of Defense, Chuck Hagel, can come up with. He can have all the smoking guns. It won't matter. There's no one to take it to. The only thing that's left is the impeachment process. Told you what I think. Let me know what you think.